Okay guys, your heading looks really good, but we want to make sure that this title, we don't want all of this extra space, and we also want to make sure that this is Times New Roman 12-point font, and we do not need to bold it. And then we also want to get rid of anything that shows our outline, and we want to break them up to be actual full paragraphs. So if this is our introduction, it's going to look like this, and we're going to condense it into one paragraph. We always want to make sure we indent the first line of our paragraph, and then same thing here. Now we have our next paragraph. Let's get rid of all of this, anything that refers to the outline, indent the first line, and get rid of all this extra space. Make sure it's all one paragraph, just like I'm doing here. Do that for your whole paper. Okay. Make sure we're also capitalizing the S in Shakespeare and separating a and a lot, because a lot is not one word. I think you meant women, so let's change the spelling there. Make sure we're italicizing Romeo and Juliet. Good topic sentence. Whenever we're referring to parts of the scene, make sure we're citing. And also, I'm hoping that you guys would get specific quotes, not just summarizing, because right now they're not specific enough, so we need to find actual lines from the play, just like we did here. Then make sure we're citing it correctly, so we'll do Romeo and Juliet is the play title. We'll italicize it in the parentheses, then we'll put a comma. I'm going to make sure it's not italicized still. Then the act number, scene number, line number. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what the 27 is referring to, but it's going to look like this with the period outside the parentheses, not after the quotation. So make sure yours looks like this. So if yours was from Act 3, Scene 4, lines 23 to 24, it might look like this. Okay, but make sure you're making that correct. Looks like we still need to finish this paragraph here. Don't address the reader directly. Maybe you could say one can really see, and make sure that you're italicizing Romeo and Juliet and capitalizing it. And this topic sentence overall is a little weak. So rather than saying we can see it in the movie, we need to add a transition between this paragraph and this paragraph to ease the reader into what we're talking about today. Then, of course, your concrete details need to be from the play itself. And then once we do that, we'll edit all of our outline to make sure that we're erasing any part of the outline into a complete paragraph. If you're struggling to finish the second body paragraph, maybe you only need 2 body paragraphs in the essay rather than 3. But turn in that new draft when you're ready.